Things are about to majorly change around here, and we don't know how good the outcome's going to be until we get there.
1, 2, 3, 4. Those vegan guys.
I thank you. Hey there, I'm Paul.
I'm Jason.
And together we are Those Vegan Guys, bringing you down-to-earth veganism on YouTube, Facebook, Insta and Twitter for ages now. This video today, Jason, it's not one of our standard kitchen chats.
No.
Well, it kind of is.
It's a slightly different video.
It is a slightly different video.
And it's a goodbye video. Things are going to change. Things are changing today, Sunday the 18th of August, and we're saying goodbye.
No, tomorrow, Monday.
Oh, well, yeah, technically.
Monday's the day when it begins.
It begins, yes. And part of the reason why it begins is because, well, there's several reasons, but we want to practice what we preach a little bit more. I'm nutshelling it here and we can go into more detail.
Absolutely.
We are continuously inspired by the people that we watch on YouTube and the wonderful people, yourselves, who comment, make suggestions, give advice.
Chat with us in our live chat.
All of that.
All of you who are part of our family are having just as much of an influence on us as people as our favourite YouTubers. That's what it kind of boils down to, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, we spend a lot of time watching YouTube and obviously engaging with yourselves. I'd like to just very quickly mention two people that particularly inspire us over the last 12 months or so, has been Paul from Hench Herbivore and Derek from Siminant Nutrition. So we've got something pretty major that we're going to be doing over the next month, haven't we?
Yeah.
We're going to be making some pretty big changes.
I'm not going to lie either, I'm actually quite scared. Because I do have a very addictive personality. I think we both do.
Without a doubt.
Actually. And these things that I've convinced myself are harmless habits are not. Really. So what we're going to do first is we're just going to insert a picture here of us 2 years ago. Before the horror, before everything that came after that.
Yes.
When we were regularly going to the gym, our diet wasn't really as so different from how we eat now.
No, not massively, no.
And I'm never going to stop eating processed foods. Sorry, sue me. I'm just not. I enjoy fake burgers and sausages and stuff like that. But what we are going to do is try and get a little bit of that back. And it's going to take some hard work.
It's going to take some graft for sure. And we know that we're not going to achieve it in a month. That would be ludicrous. Mm-hmm. But we want to use this month as a benchmark for several reasons. One, because I'm exactly a month from now, I'm 40.
And I've just gone 50.
And some of our regular viewers may or may not remember that quite some time ago we were both talking about the fact that this year really we wanted to try to be the best versions of us that we could be. We also want to vlog some of this over the next month. We want to encourage some of you to maybe join us on this journey. I've got it broke down in my head exactly what we're going to be doing over the next month, pretty much, like within reason. There's some flexibility in everything. But do you want me to nutshell it, or shall we nutshell it for people?
Let's talk about the changes we're going to make.
Okay.
First of all, let's put our cards on the table. We drink alcohol every day. And that's not good.
It's not good. Everyone knows that's not good.
And we've convinced ourselves, like most people do, oh, it's just a glass of wine of an evening with an evening meal. But then a glass becomes a bottle between two of you. And you've got to get every medical person in the world with the right knowledge will tell you that's bad. You need to give your liver a break at some point. So starting tomorrow, Monday the what?
The 19th
Monday the 19th
of August.
of August 2019, or maybe starting today if you're watching this on Monday, we're cutting wine out Monday to Thursday.
Sunday to Thursday. It'll be, won't it?
Oh, we're not having any on Sundays either?
I think it makes sense to have
Just Fridays and Saturdays?
Fridays and Saturday nights, yeah.
Okay. I think you'll regret that.
Maybe.
But that might just be me trying to self-sabotage immediately. No, I'm going to own that.
Yeah, no, it's good.
I will come up with reasons why we should have wine. I will.
Yeah.
And that's what we have to watch with each other. In that, but it's really awful, isn't it? Because basically, I'm talking like an alcoholic here.
But as you all know,
but we've gone for long periods without wine before. So it's not that it's a need; it's a greed.
Yeah. And we're down to earth, and we're open, and we're transparent, and we like to talk like this, and we like to be real.
Yeah.
And Paul's absolutely right.
With ourselves, and hopefully because it inspires other people to interflect. Like reflect internally. I don't think that's the right word, but maybe I've just coined a word there.
Interflect. Like introspective.
Yeah, to just kind of look inside and question yourselves. We drink too much coffee. We drink too much wine. We don't exercise enough when we used to. We don't eat enough whole foods. And yet our diets are so much better than many other people I see, and that's not being judgmental or awful, that's just telling the truth.
Yeah.
We reasonably well. We have vegetables and salads almost all the time.
Yeah, regular
don't we?
basis, yeah.
And we only have wholemeal pasta, we only have brown rice, we usually only have wholemeal bread, unless we're having a burger and we fancy a white muffin. But we do tend to, if we eat junk food for like a few days, say we had like burger and chips one night, and then we had the next night, I don't know, our Chinese platter, which is...
Woo, sorry about that.
Which is... a lot of processed food. By day 3, we're both feeling it very, very much.
Yeah.
And we'll kind of say to each other, right, we need some veg now, or we need a good salad, we need something. But we want that to become the norm.
Yes.
Whereby the processed foods meals, which will always be a part of our lives, are treats. Oh, right, we've done really well for a few days, let's have a burger and chips tonight.
Yeah, definitely.
As a treat.
Definitely. We know that it's going to make us both feel better, but we know that it's a transition period.
It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard as hell.
Yeah. But also, I think it is important to make realistic goals. Oh, nice. I think it's important to make realistic goals for yourself that you can actually genuinely achieve. So one of the things that I want us to be really cautious about is making sure that we have rest days as well. So out of a 7-day week, what we've promised to each other is that we're going to be physically active 5 of those 7 days. Because a lot of the content that we've watched on YouTube and a lot of the reading that we've looked at on websites and things, it does emphasise the importance of having rest days if you're a physically active person. So whether that's doing sets at home or at the gym, we will probably have 2 rest days a week. So 5 days of the week we will be physically active.
Not always at the gym though. That's the very important point, because it's not a place I thrive in. It's not a place I really enjoy going to. But we are going to make sure that we at least do a couple of days a week at the gym. And then maybe we'll do a day at home, and we'll do an exercise routine, and we'll vlog it, we'll talk about it and tell you how easy it's been, and and I'll probably confess that I tried to talk Jason out of it by saying, oh, I've had a right hard day.
Oh, it's been an hard day. After everything we've been through all this week.
And then at bike rides as well, because if you remember my on your bike video, which was part of my kind of diet and health thing, and it was a beautiful day, and I went out for a bike ride and I loved it, and I did the circuit twice because I enjoyed it so much. Just things like that. But like we say, it is going to be, I think, because we're going to vlog it so we know we're being watched, that might make it easier, which is why we're doing this. We don't want it to be a private thing. We don't want to just come back to you, do a video in a month saying, right, for the last month we've done this, and here's the... It's like, let's show you the blood, sweat and tears. Let's show you me crying in the corner saying, I just want a glass of wine. Let's vlog all of it and help each other to be better versions of ourselves.
Yeah, that's really important. Yeah, and it's going to keep us on the straight and narrow, like Paul said. But I have to say, on this particular occasion, I have got a dogged determination that when I hit 40, I'm going to be in a much better place. And I think the whole idea as well behind this is we're going to do this for a month, but obviously then the idea is that we're both going to feel great at the end of it, fingers crossed, pretty much guaranteed. And then we'll just sustain it. It'll become habit, and we'll have broke habits that are not that great, and we'll have replaced them with habits that are much better.
Yeah. And, you know, just the bits that I've been doing over the last couple of months where obviously nowhere near enough, because it was, what was it, 2 months ago I started my diet and health journey, and I've lost 2 kilograms. And I could have done more. I could have done better, and I have to take into consideration the caloric value of wine.
Very true.
Because it's not good at all. So the only 2 days really where we're going to kind of be relaxed and not so, we're not doing that at the moment, is the vegan camp out.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult at vegan camp out to kind of,
Well, it's an holiday.
Well, yeah, exactly.
You don't go to the gym when you're, well, I know some people go to the gym when they're on holiday. We did.
We have a couple of times, haven't we? Yeah,
when we went
back in the day.
Tenerife.
Yeah, but that's the mentality. Our mentality shifted, and many of the viewers will that have watched previous vlogs of ours will know some of the hardship that we've gone through without us going into detail in this video, because there's just no need.
I'll link it.
Yeah, but
It's up there.
yeah, it's amazing to look at where we were at 2 years ago and the journey that we've been through. We want to get back to that, like we've said, and we hope that you're going to come along on the journey with us. I'm quite excited about it.
Even if it's just to laugh at us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It is daunting.
You've every right to do that.
Of course.
I would.
Yeah.
Everyone except Karen.
Sod Karen.
Ignore Karen. She isn't even vegan, and I'm sick of her, frankly. So yeah, we thought we would tell you about these pretty major changes that are coming into our lives. We thought it would be a great idea to vlog it, whether it be a couple of times a week in the evening, maybe kind of I don't know, a couple of days a week. Really, we need to sit down and have a chat about how it's gone.
Yeah.
We'll film some bits of us maybe doing exercise,
Intersperse them in.
yeah. We'll talk about foods and stuff.
I'm going to make them a promise as well that's just popped into my head. Because I'm not, believe it or not, I'm not a big flaunter.
No, it's true.
But on the 18th of September, which is my 40th birthday, I'm going to take my top off and I'm going to show you the progress that I've made physically, and hopefully you'll be able to see mentally.
How will they know?
Well, through
As in, what will be the comparison?
Oh, I didn't think of that.
Damn fool, you can't just take your top off on 18th September and say, look how much I've changed. Everyone's like,
oh, where's the before? Oh yeah, there's all that before and after, isn't there? So, okay, right, well, I'll sort that
so
out.
maybe at the beginning of this month, what we'll both do is we'll take us tops off together.
Yeah.
And then in a month, we'll just do a still picture.
Yes.
And then in a month, we'll do another one.
Yes.
Because I took my blouse off, my bra, everything when I first started this journey. I was like, right, I'm going to show you myself.
It's true.
Now. And my stomach has actually gone down. It feels like most of the kilograms that I've lost so far I'd rather say pounds because it sounds more. Most of the 4.5 pounds that I've lost so far feels like it's gone from my stomach. And that's a really good thing.
Yeah.
It's making me feel a lot better. And now I want more. Now I want more because my drag fits me so much better when I'm slimmer. All of my clothes upstairs fit me comfortably and I feel great in them. And I'm not there at the moment. And I'm letting myself down. That's the sad thing about this, is that these little habits, it's only some wine at night. It's not doing you any good. It's not doing us any good.
We've said before, we want to be in a better place physically and mentally, and it's all interlinked. We know it. We've worked in that field for many, many years, and it's about practicing what we preach and setting realistic goals, and we've got to do it. We've got to do it now.
Small moves, Ellie.
Small moves, Ellie. Indeed.
That's a quote from Contact, just in case you don't know. Yeah, small moves, Ellie. And that was part of my health training, as I've mentioned before, about setting small goals. So our first goal, tomorrow night, Monday the what, Jason?
The 19th.
Sorry, darling. Monday the 19th of August will be our first night without wine since one of us was on antibiotics a few months ago. Actually, that was all about a year ago when I had that dental infection. She put me on 2 different kinds of antibiotics, and on one of them you couldn't drink.
Yeah.
And it was a 10-day course. And we felt great after it. Guess what we did on day 11? Bought a bottle of wine.
Yeah.
So this is about getting control of ourselves.
Yeah.
It's about taking back control.
Yeah, and it's also acknowledging that we're human at the same time.
Absolutely.
And that we're all human.
We're all human.
Life can be difficult and it can push you down and things can challenge you and you can come up against brick walls or wooden fences that you have to jump over.
But the thing is, I think the main acknowledgement of all of this is that we have to stop, and I'm talking to everybody here now, rewarding ourselves or soothing ourselves with things that damage us. At least we have to stop doing that too much.
Yes.
It's okay to have that Saturday, obviously, where you say, do you know what, I've had a really good week. I've exercised, I've eaten well, I feel great. Just for tonight, I'm going to have a vodka and coke and a homemade vegan Battenberg. Can you make homemade vegan Battenberg?
I reckon you probably can. It's like you said before when we were at the start of the video. We're not going to go silly with this. Neither of us are going to become global vegan athletes. That's not what we're aspiring to be. Neither of us are going to become whole food, plant-based gurus that only ever eat that. We will drink, we will continue to have processed food now and again.
We will just control it better.
Yeah, that's all it is. So nothing's going to change dramatically in terms of the channel. We're just saying goodbye to some rather unhealthy habits that we've developed, and we'd love you to come along on the journey over the next month and beyond. And
we're going to try and share, like I said, because we're documenting it, if I throw together a great recipe that's mainly whole foods based and tastes fantastic, of course we're going to film that and share it. And I am reaching out for inspiration. I am watching Hench and Simnett, I am actually looking forward to it, because the times that I see big bowls of beautiful whole foods on YouTube and drool, and I'm like, oh, that looks mighty fine.
Pretty consistent.
I could demolish that. And then I come in here and whack some processed somewhat or other in the oven with a bit of salad. It's, I want to start, if it looks so good, make it. Create it. Mm-hmm. If you know wine's not good for you, don't drink it all the time. If you know coffee's not great for you, try and reduce it. If you know exercise is really good for you, do more of it.
All that.
Do you know what I mean? No, these are the kind of...
Yeah, absolutely.
These are the affirmations that I'm sharing with myself at the moment. And I'm trying to not attack myself with them as kind of put downs, that I'm saying them gently. If you know wine isn't that good for you, Paul, cut it down a bit. Be my own best friend.
That's it.
Future self shouting back, come on lad, you've got this. So if you're interested, let us know down there. If you're going to join us and make some changes yourself, we can all kind of do this together, support each other, you know, have each other's backs through this, talk about the crappy days, because there's going to be crappy days. And the best thing to do is to talk about them and sound them out.
Definitely.
So we'd really love for you to share with us as much as we want to share this journey with you.
And that seems like a perfect place to wrap things up.
Yeah. So thank you very much for watching. Sorry if the title or thumbnail made you think that we were going to divorce. We're not splitting up with each other.
No.
That's never going to happen.
No.
We're just splitting up with our bad habits. Because we're sick of them.
Sick to death of it all.
Oh,
Love you.
it is going to be tough, but we've got each other, and what we have to do, and if you have a partner out there and you're going to make changes yourself, don't take it out on each other. You got to, you know, when you're stressed out because you've not had your glass of wine and we need to chat about that.
Yeah.
And go and find something else to do, and you know.
I'd like to think that it's going to consciously or subconsciously make us a little bit more productive than we already are as well, particularly in the evenings.
Yes.
So that might be nice. Maybe more guitar playing, us working towards our collaboration musically, other things like that. Lots of exciting things we've already talked about that are on their way. Definitely.
And of course, the vegan queens do not fall into this category because they like baking things.
It's true.
So just let them do it.
Let them get on with it.
Do you know
Just
what I mean?
let them get on with it.
They've got another video coming very soon, by the way. And can we just mention at the end of this video, London Vegans, our lovely friends at London Vegans, let's show their channel here. Let's do a squirrely thing. Oh, how pretty.
Oh,
lovely.
Oh, isn't that nice?
Oh, there's a lovely Phil. Look, and the fancy Polly with a lovely red hair. We're doing a fantastic. I'll just tell you a little bit about it. What happened was
False ending again.
Sorry, I decided I really wanted to try and veganise. Meat pie, mash and liquor, which is parsley liquor, which is a classic London dish. And then because I've been planning to do that for a while, I was like, hey, London vegans, you big posh people living down there in London land. Why don't you cook a northern meal? Because we're doing a southern meal. So theirs is hitting YouTube today. Our meat pie, mash and parsley liquor will be sometime over the next week. Because Jason has to film me, obviously, making it. Now we're done.
Yeah. Excellent.
So we're splitting up with our bad habits. We'd love you to join us. We'd love you to communicate down there, tell us what you're doing.
Yes.
Look at anything I might have linked up there, because I might have linked a few things. Look at all our lovely links down there. Check out our Patreon, all our other social media, our merch, which is coming really soon. Check out the link to Vegan Original, awesome website. And that's about it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. We love you.
Love you.
Love you, mister. Mwah. Until next time, be excellent to yourself and, of course, be excellent to each other.